Welcome to the 2024 First Robotics Competition Game, Crescendo, presented by Haas. 2 alliances of 3 teams each compete to score or play notes in 3 different field elements, amplify their speaker, get on stage, harmonize, and take the spotlight before time runs out. Alliances earn additional rewards for meeting specific scoring thresholds and for cooperating with their opponents. Robots start each match inside their alliance's starting zone and may be preloaded with a note. During the first 15 seconds of the match, robots are autonomous and can be programmed to leave their starting zone, play preloaded notes in their speaker or amp, and collect and play additional notes. During the following 2 minutes and 15 seconds, drivers control their robots. Robots collect notes from human players at their source and play them in their amp and speaker. Each time an alliance plays 2 notes in their amp, the human player can hit a button to amplify their speaker for 10 seconds. Notes played in an amplified speaker are worth more points than those scored in an unamplified speaker.
A human player may choose to play a note scored in their amp to cooperate with their opponent. If each alliance plays a note by hitting their cooperation button in the first 45 seconds of teleop, all teams in the match receive a cooperation point, which will influence a team's rank in the tournament. The number of played notes needed for a bonus ranking point is also reduced.
Robots are protected from contact by their opponents when at their podium, off the ground, and during the last 20 seconds of the match while in contact with their stage. As time runs out, robots race to get on stage and deliver notes through the flap and into the trap. Bonus points are awarded for harmony when robots on stage use the same chain. On-stage robots earn even more points if a human player spotlights the robots on a chain by scoring a note on the chain's corresponding microphone. The alliance that earns the most points wins the match.
No. All right, well, let's kick off our first qualifying round. The team to my right, it's none other than Team 525.
Brought to you by Cedar Valley Dental Associates, John Deere, and Cedar Falls Schools. That's the Swart Dogs.
Joining the Swart Dogs, we have none other than Team 9995.
The second team of Team 6419 from right here in West Des Moines. That's Dirtbags.
Teenage Dirtbags, I love it. And right next to them, we have Team 4646.
Sponsored by John Deere, Diamond J Customs, and Free M. That's Wildcard Robotics.
Now let's go meet our Blue Alliance. And we're kicking things off with Team 5041.
Sponsored by Schneider Electric, Hans Aerospace, and West Branch Community School District. That's the Cybears.
I'm right there with you, sir. Right there with you. Joining Team 5141 on their alliance, we have Team 9998.
The second team from Team 525, that's the Dog Swarts.
And rounding out this first Blue Alliance, it's none other than 6419.
Right here in Valley Southwoods Freshman High School, that's ICE.
I got to spot the super fans over here right there. Two guys, one alliance. I know it's going to be great right there. I know it. Oh, we want to make sure that everyone's participating. We still have robots rolling on. 6419. Let's give them a big round of applause. And that's right. For all of you fans new to FIRST Robotics, you have FIRST's most famous event, the Hurry Up and Wait. We excel at that. We strive for that. And I know that it's just going to get better and better. So, welcome to FIRST. I love it. Oh, hey. Well, I got to say, 5 out of 6, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. And I think we have our robots ready for our first qualifying match. I think we're getting some good looks all around. And I'm happy to say, for the first time, drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, Crescendo!
Curtains rise, and it's time for an encore of Crescendo here in Iowa. 5 of 6 robots on the field. Hopefully we'll see 9995 later on today. 46-46, that is Wildcard Robotics making their way out towards center field. Autonomous scored 19-12 in favor of the Red Alliance, but 2 minutes and 10 seconds of teleoperated play now as drivers take their controls. 9998 for the Blue Alliance on the red side of the field. Looks like they're having some interactions there with some of the red robots as they try to push and shove their way around the field, looking to try to prevent 46-46 there from scoring in the speaker. Each note in that speaker worth valuable points as we now hit just a 1-point differential here in our score. On the blue side of the field, 6419 makes their way towards center field. Might be on their way towards the blue source where they can pick up another note, but they spot a note just off to the side there on the center line, one of those pre-staged notes, and then now ferry that one back all the way to their speaker. Lining up, will they make it in? That note falls just shy, but a note from 5041, their alliance partner, makes it up into the blue speaker. 1 minute, 20 seconds now left on the clock, and we have a tie score at the moment, 22-22. But 7 notes scored towards the 18-note requirement for an additional bonus ranking point on behalf of the Blue Alliance. Red not far behind on that front either, with 5 now 6 notes up on the board. 525, another note up and good for the Red Alliance in that speaker. Some defense being played by 9998. That is actually their own team from their own school. One of the secondary teams we have here at Clash in the Corn. 525 making their way back underneath the stage now, bumping into their team again as they try to shoot another note up into the speaker. That note falls off to the side. They hurry up and go back to retrieve it as we hit 40 seconds left in the match. Back in the field, 46-46 of the Red Alliance wildcard trying to make their way. Looks like they have a note stuck just off to the side of their robot in a place they just can't quite get it out. So they're off to play defense as 50-41 and 64-19 try to make their way back home for the Blue Alliance. 20 seconds now on the clock as Ice scores yet another note into the speaker. 33-34, 1 point in favor of the Blue Alliance with 10 seconds left on the clock. 99-98 in a precarious position as those stages quickly become protected zones as we enter our final seconds. And that's a wrap on match 1. Scores ready for match number 1 up on the big board. Blue Alliance. 41-35, your final score. 2 Reiki points for the win go to each of your Blue Alliance robots. We'll see what happens in qualification match number 2 in just a few minutes.
I gotta say, I have worked with a lot of game announcers, but Austin, it looks like you are getting quite the workout right there. That was some pretty good run around. You're doing a great job. But Austin, that was the past. This is now qualifying match 2, and let's hear about Team 99-97.
The second team of Team 5041, that's the Psycubs.
Joining the Psychos, what about 967?
Sponsored by Collins Aerospace, BAE Systems, and Linmar Boosters, the Iron Lions.
The Iron Lions. Rawr. Iron Lions. Just making sure. Every time I say Iron Lions, perfect. Get it? Yes. Thank you. I'll be here all night. And joining them, it's Team 99-99.
Another team from 525, that's the Dwartsogs.
I'll just look for the shirt and say another team from 525 right over there. But let's go over to our Blue Alliance, and we're kicking things off with Team 6317.
Sponsored by John Deere, West High STEM Boosters, and Davenport Community School District. Disruptive innovation.
Calm down. Just calm down. Relax a little bit right there. And next to them, we have 9996.
6371 second team, Falcon.
I imagine they're here with us in spirit. And finally, rounding out this Blue Alliance, it's none other than 3928.
Brought to you by Workiva, John Deere, and Danfoss, Team Neutrino.
Who would have guessed Team Neutrino? Quite excitable, because they're... they can't all be winners, folks. Well, I should remind all of you, obviously, we're going to have this match coming up right now. Then we're going to take a small little break in between. We're not going to go straight into our next match, but you'll be seeing more of that throughout the night. Couple of competitions, couple of qualifying matches, then maybe a little break. Just relax a little bit, enjoy the show. We're going to have plenty for you guys to do tonight and tomorrow, so we just don't want to excite you right there. Voice for radio. Well, we're starting to get green lights. So that means we are close to beginning qualifying match number 2. We just got to make sure our drivers, our field, everything is ready. Taking a look around. Well, we've gotten the thumbs up from our drivers. Taking a look around. And you know what that means. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Here in qualification match number 2, we've got just about 10 seconds left in autonomous. 63-17 for the Blue Alliance. Disruptive innovation holding on to that note for now. 3928 making their way past the auto line in towards the stage. Drivers take their control, and 2 of their free robots make their way out towards the center of the field. 967 looks like they have their eyes set on a note pre-staged just by their Red Alliance stage. They pick that up and carry it on over towards the Red Alliance speaker. Up and in it goes. Some more points on the board for the Red Alliance. Their Red Alliance partner 9997, their unique design with the kids pool up on their robot. They're getting some help checked out there by our field crew. Hopefully they can help rejoin this match. With 1 minute 45 seconds left on the clock. Blue Alliance quickly amplifying their speaker, making any notes scored into that opening worth some additional bonus points. Here comes one from 39-28, and that makes it in just as the amplification expires, courtesy of Team Neutrino. 20 points on the board for the Blue Alliance with under 90 seconds left to go in the match. As 63-17 makes their way back towards center field, scooping up a note, 39-28. Neutrino once again doing the same for their alliance as well, dropping that note off into the amp. 2 notes banked in the amp. That does make it now eligible to amplify that speaker once again. We'll see if they do it as Neutrino makes their way back towards the speaker. That note falls just off to the side. They'll try to scoop that one up and try again. That task made a little more difficult by the defense played by 99-99, the Dwartsogs. Their alliance partner, 99-97. They made their way towards center field, towards the Blue Alliance side. Looks like they've disconnected once again, but that will make it difficult for Blue Alliance robots to navigate around the field. One trying to squeeze by as they make their way back towards the Blue Alliance source for another note. 30 seconds now left on the clock. 99-99 still over on the Blue Alliance side of the field, trying to slow down that blue scoring. Looks like, yes, they do have a note in 63-17, disruptive innovation. As the clock hits 20 seconds. 99-99 making their way back towards the Red Alliance side, chasing down that Blue Alliance robot as they try to scoop up yet one last note. 5 seconds left on the clock now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And looks like our refs will have some things to sort out. We'll have your scores to you shortly. Results have been finalized from qualification match number 2. Up on the board. The Blue Alliance. Final score 37-10 in favor of that Blue Alliance. They net themselves 2 ranking points for the win, and they also receive an additional ranking point for the ensemble bonus due to a G424 violation. We will be back after a short break for qualification match number 3.
to Julie.
Hello, hello, adoring fans. All right, let's get this started on our Red Alliance. We have
From
525.
Cedar Falls, Iowa, the Swart Dogs.
And joining them, we have
Out of
3928.
Ames, Iowa, Team Neutrino.
And last but not least, we've got
The
9997.
second team of 5041, the Cy Bears. That's the Cy Cubs.
And over on the Blue Alliance side, we have Team 9998.
Third team of 525 from Cedar Falls, the Dog Swarts.
Joining them, we have Team 6317.
From Davenport, Iowa, Disruptive Innovation.
And rounding out the Blue Alliance is Team 9995.
From right here in West Des Moines, Dirtbags.
Alrighty, we've got blue and red robots on the field. Now we're just looking for that golden thumbs up, and we'll get started. And we've got that thumbs up, so you know what that means. Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Recharged from our break. We are back with wheels rolling in qualification match number 3. 39-28, Team Neutrino from the Red Alliance quickly making their way towards the center. They grab another note. It falls just off to the side. Tally up with 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. Score of 16-0 currently for the Red Alliance, but all 3 blue robots making their way out to find some scoring opportunities. 99-98, that is Dog Swartz, one of our secondary teams here at Clash in the Corn. Looks like they're navigating around. Maybe they have their eyes set on a note somewhere out there at center field. Just in front of them for the Red Alliance is 39-28 as they pick up a note. Team Neutrino drops it off in the amp. Looks like that's good. 2 notes in the bank. And that speaker ready to amplify at any point in this match. Over here on the blue side of the field, 99-97. Another secondary team here at Clash in the Corn. That's the Psy Cubs as they play some defense here on 63-17 of the Blue Alliance. 63-17. Navigating around that amp. They've got 1 note in their robot looking to try to score it somewhere to add to their scoring efforts. Still no points on the board for the Blue Alliance at the moment. We still got over a minute left to play. 99-98 for the Blue Alliance, sitting just on the edge of the red wing. Looks like they're going to play some defense on 525. That is, in fact, their own team from the same school, but they're facing each other here in this match. Back into the red wing they go, now trying to slow down 39-28. Note in and good into that speaker from 525. Another note off to the side. 34-15 now your live score in favor of the Red Alliance still with 33 seconds left in our match. Anything can change. 2 blue robots lining up at the stage. They now make their way back out looking to try to see some final scoring opportunities. 998 trying to slow down. Red Alliance is 39-28. Team Neutrino picks up yet another note, and it goes into an amplified speaker, adding to their point total. Up goes Team Neutrino. Potential collision by the stage. Our referees will have to take a close look at that one as our match comes to a close. Referees have completed their review of the scores from match number 3. On now. 61-22, your final score. Currently a high score here at Clash in the Corn. That does earn the Red Alliance 2 ranking points for the victory, and an additional ensemble ranking point bonus for a G424 violation. We will be right back with qualification match number 4.
Hey, I like that dance. Keep it going. All right, everybody, let's get excited for this next match. We've got on the Red Alliance 4646.
Out of Polk City, Iowa, Wild Card Robotics.
Joining them, we have 967.
In Iowa, the Iron Lions.
And finally, we've got 9999.
Cedar Falls, secondary team of 525. It's the Dwartsogs.
And over on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 5041.
Out of West Branch, it's the Cybears.
Joining them, we have Team 6419.
From right here in West Des Moines, Ice.
And last but not least, Team 9996.
Secondary team of 6371 from Davenport, that's Falcon.
Drivers behind the line. On 3, 2, 1, crescendo.
Wheels rolling, match number 4. Notes making their way into the Red Alliance speaker. 5 to 10 in autonomous. 8 seconds left on the clock as more notes make their way into scoring areas. 6419 shoots one wide out off to the side of the field. Two minutes and 10 seconds left here in Teleop as 50-41 for the Blue Alliance. That's the Cybears. Lines up, one note in and good for their alliance, and they pick up another one trying to score. Another couple notes up into that speaker, and more points on the board for the Blue Alliance. 46-46 for the Red Alliance, lining up with the subwoofer at the bottom of the field. They actually change course and make their way towards the amp. As Red Alliance looks to strategize to see where they can place some more notes. 46-46 does have a note inside of their robot. Might not be in the best position as they try to re-angle some parts of their robot to try to get that note out of their machine. 50-41, that's the Cybears out of the Blue Alliance. They score another note into the speaker, and they make their way back towards the other side of the field. to pick up another one from their source. A little bit of a traffic jam there as 6419 sneaks past one of their alliance partners, makes their way back home towards the blue alliance side of the field. That note up and good from Ice. They make their way back as 99-99 of the red alliance here on the blue side, trying to slow down that blue alliance scoring effort. Here comes now 50-41, the Cybers once again. That note in and good. They make their way out as well. 43 seconds left on the clock, and a favorable blue lead at the moment, 38-16. Blue Alliance also on their way towards that ranking point bonus for a Melody, 11 out of the 18 required. Blue Alliance is trying to navigate around that traffic caused by 99-99. They're on this field. Yet another note makes its way into that speaker. 12 seconds left now on the clock as 6419 of the Blue Alliance tries to grab one last note. They're making their way on back. Will it make its way into that speaker? No, it will not. Results coming to you soon from match number 4. Don't go away. Scores have now been verified from match number 4 up on the board. 52-21, your final score, and 2 ranking points for the victory go to each of your Blue Alliance teams. After another break, we'll be back with match number 5.
Josh, you going to be rocking this one? I love it right there. Well, howdy, folks. Let's get on with another qualifying match, starting with qualifying match number 5. And Josh, I got to ask, who are we talking to with 39-28?
From Ames, Team Neutrino.
They're excitable, aren't they? Because right next to them, we have Team 63-17.
Out of Davenport, Disruptive Innovation.
Not as excitable. But joining them on this Red Alliance, we got 64-19.
From West Des Moines, Ice.
Now let's head over to our Red Alliance. The number might say 99-99, but it's actually...
From Cedar Falls, Dwartsogs.
Helping them all Blue Alliance, we have Team 50-41.
Out of West Branch, the Cybears.
Thumbs up to you, too. And next to them, we have, 99-98.
They're also from Cedar Falls, Dog Swartz.
I wonder who's going to cheer for you the loudest. I don't know if it's one or the other right there. We want to make sure that you're having a great time for the inaugural Clash of the Corn. We want to make sure you're laughing, you're enjoying yourself. We'll tell some jokes, nothing too corny. But we might tell some facts, maybe some fictions, just a little kernel of truth. Who knows? But we want to make sure that you enjoy yourselves. We might butter you up a little bit later, but there's a reason why I'm not in Vegas, folks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Crescendo.
Our 5th qualification match is underway here at Clash in the Corn. Out of a total of 22 of these will be running here this weekend and 8 this evening. 5 seconds left in the autonomous period. Pretty close race so far. Red Alliance pulls ahead by 12 as drivers take control of these 6 machines. Signs of life from all 6 of these rigs here in match number 5. Blue Alliance will take the first jump there on the center line, reaching forward to grab some of those pre-staged notes. One of them coming courtesy of the Cybears, connecting for 2 points of Alliance score in the Blue Alliance speaker. Next one follows up. Very quick succession. And now the preloads right next to the Blue Alliance stage will also connect. 6 points in total so far from just the Cybears, demonstrating why they're currently ranked number 3 here at Clash so far. We just crossed our threshold there for the cooperation bonus. Looks like neither alliance decided to play that. They focused instead on amplification of their own speakers. Red Alliance ticking down there, 3 seconds left in that amplification period. Those notes would be worth 5 points apiece if scored in that upper speaker during that stretch. Not a whole lot of luck on that one from Ice. They're from actually right here in this school. Not quite able to connect so far. Finally gets it to go. They have to fight around Dog Swartz. That's that Blue Alliance machine right in front of the Red Alliance subwoofer. Now crashing into Team Neutrino, your number 1 ranked team so far in this competition. Neutrino looking at next to their amp, taking advantage of that protected zone in the corner of the field, and now they'll go ahead and pick up 1 point of Alliance score as soon as they can get that note to fall out of the robot. Well, it falls out of the robot, but instead falls onto the floor, and they'll reset that cycle anew. One more Blue Alliance defensive robot here. That's Dwartsogs, ranked number 12. So far, they're one of Swart Dog's other teams of tongue twister madness. Circling, pivoting right in front of the Red Alliance source there, trying to prevent Neutrino from breaking free. Their orbit. Neutrino gets right on out of there, heads over to their stage. They were pushed up against it, bumped into along the way, and motors are whirring. They'll give up actually on the note scoring effort and head over towards the stage. Couple of high notes over there on the Blue Alliance stage could boost the climb scores by 1 point each of any robots managing to get onto the chains below them. That'll get taken advantage of there by the Cybears, picking up a 4-pointer. 2 1-point parks underneath the stage for Blue wraps up that end game period, and we'll tally up all the rest and get a final score to you here shortly. Results takes that one home. Your final score, 47 red to 32 blue. Each of those Red Alliance teams will scoop up 2 ranking points towards their overall average for having won the match. Blue Alliance empty-handed in that one. And we'll get reset for match number 6 here in just a moment.
All right, everybody, let's get excited for our Red Alliance. First up, we've got 525.
And from Cedar Falls, Swart Dogs.
And joining that lovely team, we've got 967.
Out of Marion, the Iron Lions.
Meow. Last up, we've got 9995.
We're right here in West Des Moines, Dirtbags.
And over here on the Blue Alliance, starting off strong with Team 9996.
They're from Davenport, that's Falcon.
Joining them, one number higher, Team 9997.
They're from West Branch, the Cy Cubs.
And rounding out the Blue Alliance, we have Team 4646.
From Polk City, Wild Card Robotics.
You know, while we're waiting here, Mariah, I would just love to take the moment and talk about something near and dear to my heart. My favorite employer, John Deere. I would like to thank them for sponsoring this event. Let's give it up for John Deere.
You know, speaking of John Deere, have you heard about their new magic tractor?
No, I haven't.
It can turn into a field.
We've got that thumbs up. So, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1. Hold on, everybody. We are checking the Wi-Fi. Just give us a moment. Well, that sure was exciting. We've got our thumbs up once again. So, drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1. Crescendo!
After a brief false alarm, we're ready to roll for qualification match number 6 and a very sleepy autonomous period here in this one so far. A couple of points making their way up onto the board for Blue there. A 9-point lead as autonomous starts to wind down. Make that one a 14-point lead with that last buzzer beater shot coming at from Wild Card Robotics, generating a wild card of score before drivers take the helm. And then their first speaker attempt bounces right back at them. They'll have to try for the rebound right there in the blue zone. Next note bounces back and will focus attention instead in midfield. Taking a look at the waiting pool on top of the 9-9. Take a look at the Red Alliance machine there of the Iron Lions. Scooping up a note right in the middle of heavy traffic there. There was the Dirtbags and Cy Cubs machine kind of just fighting it out, just like no particular thing they're fighting over. They're just fighting. And Iron Lions were able to take that opportunity, scoop up the note, and take it on over to the Red Alliance amp where they're working on picking up 1 point for the Alliance score. It would be the Alliance's 7th in total. They trail by 22 with just over a minute left to play here in this qualification match. There's Swart Dogs making their way out of Blue Alliance turf. They got to fight through 2 Blue Alliance robots to do it. Wild Card being one of them. Wild Card's motors revving loud head over towards the Blue Alliance speaker. Swart Dogs in for the defense. It's way too late. And that note connects for 2 points. Blue Alliance score. Swart trying to find like to go. No path out of Blue Alliance turf without having to go around the wild card machine. Right now, all of our machines except for Dirtbags hanging out in blue turf. There's Psy Cubs trying to prevent the Iron Lions from escaping their cage. Speaking of escaping, escape velocity achieved on that note, leaving the field there courtesy of Iron Lions. It lands on the floor behind our drivers, and with these last 10 seconds of the match, we'll get ready to take the stage. 2 Red Alliance machines showing intent there underneath the stage. They might just take the 1-point parking bonus. It looks like that is indeed how it'll shake out for the Red Alliance endgame. Blue Alliance with a 1-pointer there as well. Wild card parking under the stage. And that'll be all she wrote for qualification match number 6. The Blue Alliance takes that one home. Your final score 33 to the Red Alliance's 10, and it'll be just 2 ranking points for each of those Blue Alliance teams. That's going to actually hold the Falcon team up there in that number 2 ranked position. And we'll take another quick break before qualification match number 7 here in just a few minutes.
All right there, robot fans. I figured while we're on our break, why, we could start talking to some of our fantastic volunteers. Hey, what is your name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Let's give Jeffrey a big round of applause. Jeffrey, the name of this game is called Crescendo. So obviously, my day job, I'm an engineer. My night job, I am actually a game show host. So because of that, I actually have some trivia for you about music notation. So, Jeff, are you ready?
I'll never be ready for that.
Perfect. So, if I were to say, let's see, if I were to say, what is the name of the symbol that represents a note lasting one beat in common time?
Quarter time?
What kind of note?
Quarter?
Quarter note is correct. Let's give him a big round of applause. Jeff, because you were able to nail that question, I'll let you pick any one of these volunteers that decide to step away so quickly. Oh, perfect. Come on down right here, Sean. What is your name?
Sean.
Let's give Sean a big round of applause. Now, Sean, come up with me. Reason why I want you up here is because I want to embarrass you more. But secondly, what is a clef called that typically indicates higher pitched notes, commonly used for violin and piano right-hand parts? What is the clef called?
Treble.
That is correct. Let's give Sean a big round of applause right there. All right, I am looking at my game announcer, Austin. Austin, qualifying match number 7. And guess what? I would love to hear more about this team to my right, 46-46.
Well, they're out of Polk City, Iowa. They got a variety of high schools behind them. They're called Wildcard Robotics.
You know they're excited when they wave with both hands. Joining them on the Red Alliance, we have 64-19.
They're from right here in Valley Southwoods Freshman High School out of West Des Moines, ICE.
Right here? Right here? You're from right here? Yes, okay. You're from over there. It's like different part of the school. Oh, good to know. And no home team advantage. Different part of the building, yes. And to my right, we have 63-17.
From West High School out of Davenport, Disruptive Innovation.
Calm down, calm down. All right, let's head on over to our Blue Alliance. And I'm starting off with Team 99-97.
Second team of 50-41 from West Branch. It's the Cy Cubs.
Number 1 fan right there. I love it. Joining them, we got 99-98.
Third team from 525 from Cedar Falls, Iowa, Dog Swartz.
And rounding out this alliance, how about 967?
From Linn-Mar High School in Marion, Iowa, the Iron Lions.
967. There we go. We are just making sure that all of our robots can participate in this penultimate qualifying match round thing. It's a good thing I'm not talking for the entire weekend, I don't know, but who is excited to see a Blue Alliance victory this time around? Let me hear you. I think that was 10 people. That's great. Who is excited for a Red Alliance victory? Now, hold on a sec. Let me try this again one more time. Who is excited for a Red Alliance victory? Who thinks that the Blue Alliance is going to pull it out? Who hopes the robots just have a good time? Well, they can't. They're inanimate objects. They just can't feel, so I don't know if they're going to have a good time or not. I can say whatever I want about the robots. I'm not hurting their feelings. Don't worry. I just hope they drive straight, because that really grinds my gears when they... Thank you. I have the thumbs up. Drivers behind the line in 3, 2, 1. Crescendo!
Couple audio issues there as we sort things out. Match number 7 on the go as Red Alliance makes their final push towards their side of the field. Looks like 5, maybe 6 of our robots joining here in this match, looking for some action from 99-97 there at the front side of the field as they look to get their bearings here in match number 7. 967 over on the Blue Alliance side of the field, looking to try to get their notes into scoring position up in the speaker. They drop one off on the field carpet, pick it back up, lining back up. Looks like we can see if they'll make that note in. That note bounces off to the side, and they'll go ahead and reset and try to pick that up once again. Over at center field, 46-46 from the Red Alliance. That's Wildcard Robotics trying to make their way, potentially trying to grab a note, but a lot of traffic now in center field as blue robots bump into red. 64-19 making their way back towards the red wing, note in hand. That is ice, and that note is up and good into the red speaker for 2 points. They try to go grab another note here at center field, getting some defense played on them by 99-98. That is Dog Swartz. Now Dog Swartz playing some defense against 46-46. They're joined by their other Blue Alliance partner, 99-97, the Psy Cubs, as both of those robots watch as red scores yet another note. 29-5, your current live score with 45 seconds left on the clock. We'll have to see. Still plenty of time for more notes to make their way into speakers. Speaking of notes, 9-6-7, the Iron Lions, spitting a note out of their machine. They go ahead and pick that back up, and they'll look for a place to score that note. Looks like they have their eyes set on the amp with 25 seconds left to go. Potential one note score if they can get that note in, and they do so successfully now. 2 notes in the bank as well as we enter the last 12 seconds of the match. 2 robots adjacent to the stage, 1 underneath as 9997 goes ahead and parks it for now. 2 red robots underneath the red stage as well, and match comes to a close with 63-17 over at the amp. Score is now finalized for match number 7 on the board. The Red Alliance with a score of 37 red, 8 blue. 2 Reiki points for the victory go to each of your Red Alliance teams, and you'll be right back for match number 8.
Well, folks, just to let you know, because this is going to be the last match, remember, we're going to be closing the pits shortly after this, so make sure you guys have everything done with your robots that you need to get done tonight so we can start early and play often tomorrow. Not only do the robots need to recharge their batteries, but you, yes, you, the studio audience, need to recharge your batteries too. That one works for certain. Hey, real quick, I was wondering, is there anyone named Michael in the audience? Raise your hand if your name is Michael. Do we have any Mike? Or just anyone that goes by Mike? Is there anyone? No? I'm sorry, this was just a random mic check. Thank you. And so I should also say, if you are part of the planning committee, volunteers, anyone part of the planning committee of Clash of the Corn, make sure you make your way up to the John Deere sign by the end of this following match right there. Volunteer planning committee, make your way up to the John Deere sign.
let's get started here with our Red Alliance. We've got 99-95.
The second team of 64-19 from right here in West Des Moines, Dirtbags.
And joining those teenage dirtbags, we have 50-41.
From West Branch, Cybears.
And last up, certainly not least, we have 39-28.
Out of Ames, Team Neutrino.
And on our final Blue Alliance for the night, we have Team 99-99.
Second team of 525 out of Cedar Falls, Dwartsogs.
Joining them is Team 99-96.
Also a secondary team from Team 63-71, that's Falcon.
And last but not least, I'm seeing a theme, Team 525.
The first team from Cedar Falls High School in Cedar Falls, the Swart Dogs.
Our last match of the night. Let's get excited. What does that mean? Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
Our last match of the night shaping up to be a good one. We've got our number 1 ranked team on the Red Alliance, number 2 ranked team of the event on the Blue Alliance. Plenty of notes making their way up into scoring position here in Autonomous. Coming out of auto, score 15, now 17-12 in favor of the Red Alliance. Just a 5-point difference and plenty of time to score notes in our speakers and amps for any side of our 2 alliances. 9999 from the Blue Alliance. Dwartsogs making their way on back from the Red Alliance wing. Looks like they have their eyes set potentially on the red source as Red Robots make their way back towards that area to collect some notes. 50-41, the Cybears pick up a note from the middle of the field, and they do successfully score that in the speaker. 2 points for getting that note through that upper opening. 50-41 back here at the middle of the field. They pick up yet another note from the center line. They make their way on back, and another 2 points into that speaker as their alliance partner, 39-28, picks up a note and ferries it back from the blue wing as well. Cybears now back at the red source. They go ahead and scoop up yet another note. Make their way on back, chased once again by 99-99 of the Blue Alliance. Just off across from them is 525, the original Swart Dogs, as they do successfully score a note in the amp. 1 additional point on the board. We still have a 6-point difference in our live score, 27-21, with just under a minute left to play. Swart Dogs in with another note. 2 points on the board for that. And they go back to scoop up another one. 50-41 looking to score some notes from the Red Alliance source. They try to scoop that one up with some defense being played by the Blue Alliance. 39-28 now for the Red Alliance. That's Team Neutrino. They have a note in hand, lining up with the stage. They may be angling for a trap. With 23 seconds left to go, we're quickly approaching end. Blue source looking to scoop up one more note. They travel on back towards their wing. And that note once again up and good for another 2 points on the board. 2 now free robots underneath the red stage. We'll look to see if any of them climb. 50-41 goes up. That's the Cybears up on stage left. All the robots remaining on the floor.
Let's give a big round of applause for our final match of the night.
Red Alliance takes the win, 36-29, your final score in favor of Red. And 2 of those ranking points going to each of those Red Alliance teams. 39.28 remaining in first for now. 50.41 in fifth, and 99.95 moving up to 10th. That's going to be the end of our broadcast day here today. We'll pick things back up with qualification match number 9 at Clash in the Corn tomorrow morning. See you then. Drive home safe.